We are officially 4 months, 4 months into my 12 skills in 12 months challenge. For the month of April, I chose Mosaics. But here's the thing, I didn't want it to just be a hobby project. I wanted to make it look like something I actually bought that's high end, like in a boutique. I wanted to be able to put this on my dining room table. And when people come over, they're like, oh my God, where did you get this from? And I'm like, oh, no big deal, I just made it. I feel like that's a trap of learning a new skill, right? You kind of fall in love with the result of it before you even touch any of the tools that you need to make it, which is kind of me because I didn't realize how many tiny little pieces went into this. The real goal this month was to take my artistic skills and push myself a little bit further and really get out of my comfort zone. Because that's the point of this, right? 12 skills, 12 months, get out of my comfort zone. Do something new every month to make me feel like I've learned something. I'm used to certain kinds of artistic mediums, like a paintbrush, some paint, maybe some oil paints, but glass and glue and grout, I've never used these tools before. This is a whole different level of commitment for Leslie. It looks like what I thought would be something small isn't really that small at all, or easy for that matter. I thought to myself, it's small, maybe it's a little bit easy, I learned something new, I put something in my home. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. I did not know what I was getting myself into. After I got everything, I kind of just spent my time staring at it because I had no idea how I was gonna do this. When you want something to look professional, you really, really add so much more pressure to it. I chose a small vase with a round silhouette, thinking that this is what most of these look like and I can get it to look as professional as possible. I had all these thoughts at the store when I went to buy it all. But after I left the store and I got home, that's when everything kind of hit. And that's really when I realized my first mistake. I chose a design and a skill that sounds and looks good on paper. I thought it would be clean and simple, but also something that would challenge me. The thickness of this vase was definitely my biggest struggle. It was really hard for me to work with, and it was very frustrating to say the least. It wasn't until I started playing with it that I realized the vase is curved and I'm trying to put flat patterns onto it. Every time I would line something up or I would think I'm doing it correctly, it would fall apart. So not only was I getting a lesson in a new skill, but my patience was also very much being tested in this, which we can add to the skill of the month, really. We can say it was a lesson in patience that I wasn't expecting for such a small project. Every time I thought I had something perfectly aligned, the curve would throw it off. And then it would get a little bit messy. I wouldn't call myself a perfectionist, but every time it would get thrown off, I really rethought how much I want to finish doing this for the month and how much time I had left in the month to choose a different skill. I really didn't want this to look DIY, Even though it is, I was trying my absolute hardest to make this look as professional as possible. And if it is to look DIY, I wanted to look nice DIY. Yeah, I did that. Proud of it. Not messy DIY and I should just throw it out. Then came the part that absolutely terrified me the most, the grout. If you don't mix this perfectly, it's game over. And that's it. If it's too thin, it won't stay. And if it's too thick, it dries too fast. And now you just have a really fancy, expensive rock, which nobody wants. I kept thinking to myself, is it supposed to be like a peanut butter consistency? Is it supposed to be like a yogurt consistency? What are we going for? And this is the real moment of truth. You're literally covering your art in mud and you're hoping for the best. But then you wipe it away. And this has to be the best part. Suddenly all the things that I was worried about, all the little pieces that went together, all made this one really beautiful piece of art. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that my anxiety went away because it absolutely didn't, but it did feel better to see the final product. Wiping everything away made me realize why I did this to begin with. And every month I always feel this way. Sometimes I forget because it does take me a while to make the video, to learn the skill, to make sure that I'm doing this right. I get kind of lost in that. But this moment was when I realized that this is why I wanted to go back into art. I mean, I've always been artistic, but I really noticed myself kind of moving away from it in a way. Not because I don't want to, but because I just haven't had the time. This is where everything became so intentional for me. It wasn't just a vase, it's proof. It's proof for me that I can pick something back up, start new, learn something new, and really produce something that's beautiful. The month of April really taught me that stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't have to finish in a beginner looking project. April taught me that I need to have a little bit more patience with myself. I need to plan things better, that's for sure. And that I can really do whatever I want. And I think everyone should think that as well. You can do whatever you want. So not only is this a project for me, but I hope somebody else sees this and feels inspired by doing something new every month. Because although this has been so hard, it has been so rewarding at the same time. I have so many things that I want to do this year, and I'm just building a list of things, and I just need to really sit down and tackle these new things because I'm gaining so many new skills. Granted, these have been little and they've been fun, but I've been able to do them with other people, and I've been able to talk to other people about these new skills, and I think that they're having fun too. I'll leave you with April is for Mosaics. I will see you in May for whatever comes next. Bye.